I'm so glad you're here today. Let's talk about lilacs. All of the delicious purples and pinks and blues that make up a wonderful set of lilac. And this time I decided to do them in a bowl of water with a clear vase. Showing you my colors here. Don't get stuck on the colors, you guys. I really want you to think about just get your favorite pinks and purples. Get your favorite shades of green. Always have white handy and always have black handy when you're doing any kind of tutorial like this. I got my deep aquamarine, added a little bit of that to a bunch of white, and I'm just laying down my background. I want the texture. Then I'm going to mix my black with some white and create a gray as if I was creating a tabletop surface. I started adding in as if it were wood, so I added in a few slats just for texture and dimension as well, so it wasn't just a flat looking table. The brush is a 1-inch large filbert, and I'm just kind of smoothing the lines that I made with the black. Now I have a long round 10 and I'm dipping it in the black and creating just a wide open bowl. I never like anything to be one color, so I've added in a little white and kind of want the vase to almost disappear, okay? I'm just adding in a little bit of texture. I'm going to start first with my deepest dark purples and blues. I don't want to get you stuck on different colors. Just you pick what you have, whatever your favorites are, and just I'm using a 1-inch flat and I'm literally just tapping. Keep in mind the tips of a lilac are more narrow and at the base they become more wide. I'm mixing in a little bit of black, I'm mixing in a little bit of white. So between the violet, the deep aquamarine, the black, and the white, I have all of this deep blue texture there. Abby never wants to be left out of a video, you guys know that. And of course, I always lay down petals on the table. All right, so I also filled in at the top with just a few stragglers. You know, I want to make it appear that the colors are very wide in range. You know how some of them will bloom differently. And I want you to have 3 greens. That's all I have here with my fan brush. 3 greens. Don't get set on which shades of green. Just pick a light, a medium, and a deep green, okay? I'm lightly doing my stems of my flowers with my fan brush. And then I'm taking the 1-inch flat and kind of smoothing all the colors together. I want this bouquet to be very jam-packed full of the lilacs. So here and there, I've got to have a leaf popping out, right? I've got to have it popping out. I'm going to put a few in here, and then we're going to go back and we're going to add some more lilacs and some more texture over the leaves so it looks more natural and 3-dimensional. Every once in a while, grab a little white in with your green just to do a highlight on the leaf. You can see it's coming together nicely. We're going to add in our purples and pinks and my favorite powder blue. Got those on my card. I actually started with paper this time. I've been doing them on canvas, but I thought I would try it out with paper. This sheet is a 14 by 14 piece of thick paper for acrylics. And I'm getting all of my colors on there, mixing in white, going over all of the deep blues and purples again with the lighter colors. And that's what's giving it that 3D look that we love so much. That's one of my favorite things about the lilacs. There's so many different shades, and as they bloom, the longer they're blooming, they of course change colors a little bit, kind of like a hydrangea does. So play around with it, get them as purple and as pink as you like, whatever works for you. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I love the blue in the background with just the basics table. Just showing you a few images of what my palette looks like. had some paint left over, so you know me, I had to grab a canvas and get all of that on a fresh canvas. You all, I hope you enjoyed this. This month's flower is a lilac.